Previously on Aspiring Dungeon Master.
Alright, welcome. Alright, so we're going to be playing Princes of the Apocalypse.
Hi, I'm Adolfo, and I'll be playing Kami Shino, the level 1 fighter. Don't you laugh.
No, I'm just, in Japanese, that's very close to being White God.
I was the son of a blacksmith, or I technically am not anymore, because he died.
I'm Cole. My character's name is Krava from the Shuja tribe. They all died, by the way. That's the fun part of my backstory.
And we're blood brothers.
Yeah, now I did a blood oath with them. We kind of shook hands, blood on our hands. So I've taken the last name Shino as my new tribe name because mine's dead.
So, hello, my name is Solange Baudet. I'm going to be playing Galavan, the Azamir Paladin. He has a charisma of 17, so let's just go ahead and say that he's very attractive. Within the last 6 months, he was introduced as a new member into the Order of the Gauntlet. He is now on a mission to go and ensure the delivery of a hero of the Order of the Gauntlet who died fighting orcs in the Frostback Mountains, is with his trusty steed, Albert, which he doesn't ride because it's a medium beast. Instead, he just gets him to cover or carry all of his stuff that he doesn't want.
Hello, I'm Trey. I'm playing Jarl Durnbold.
I want to clarify immediately, because we've been over this a lot, that he is not Superman's father.
Yes. He's a sorcerer of the dragon with dragon bloodline. I have a watered Havian noble background. Jarl didn't necessarily run away from home. He more left home on mutual terms with his families.
And I am Jonah. I don't know why I did that voice for that little bit there. I'm the DM of this group. It's probably also worth noting, because people care about it, that we're all actors.
See, we're looking for someone named Mango Bar Lauren.
Mango Bar Lauren? Mango Bar Lauren. He runs Lauren's Bakery. At this point, Kaylessa, she comes up and she's like, friendly, I guess, slaps Krava and Galavan on the back between all of you. There have been some strange happenings lately.
Imda, it is a pleasure to meet you, sir. I was instructed by the Order to meet you.
Constable Harburg knew of some bandit activity. Hel Mandiver know of some haunted tomb in the area. Kaylessa of the Swinging Sword Inn was offering 50 gold to any adventurers who looked into the situation of Lance Rock.
Well, we go to the side of the building, and, God, I don't know how to pronounce this word.
Do I get my...
The
Zentarin.
Yeah.
Do I get this mushroom?
Nalisker, Thaneland.
Oh, yes. What of him? He runs the barge right in. Hel Mandiver at the haunted tomb situation. I went down there to look for myself, and I saw a goblin near the spot. So I figure that a gang of creatures of some sort, goblinoid in nature most likely, have just sort of rigged a what do the elves call it? A Scooby-Doo situation.
Oh.
They're just creating like a pretend haunt in order to scare people off. So, the past series of events as Krava has jammed his greatsword into the half-ogre's stomach, ripped it out as he was about to attack, and grabbed his wrist to push it back. Then Jarl comes up, punches him in the dick for unknown reasons, as Galvan is running up as fast as he can along the side, slides his shield as he runs, grips his longsword with both hands, and cleaves the creature's head off. Sorry, Adolfo.
But we made it!
Yay!
No one died or lost health.
Maybe now they'll figure out what the Scooby-Doo really was. Or maybe not. I'm making this before we play the game again. It's back to Aspiring Dungeon Master.
I'm working on a logo for this game.
I'm just gonna pretend that the podcast isn't on.
Is it on?
It is.
It's recording.
Oh, wait, then let me make sure.
Has it been recording?
It is now.
Would you rather
Hello.
Bump that up.
Would you rather I stop talking then?
Greetings,
I don't
friends.
care. As long as you don't, like, interrupt every 5 seconds to be mundane.
Yeah.
I wish I could draw.
So yeah, we have a guest star at the next couple of sessions, I guess, because they'll probably split this in half.
Yay!
Hi,
Hello,
North Dakota.
Funny. That's hilarious. It's more like South Dakota because I live in Florida.
Florida's really more north than south.
Yeah, you're
Mainly
right.
'cause he's used to
Anyway,
going down
hi,
south.
I'm Dakota, and I play D&D occasionally. Haven't played in a long time, but I'm just kind of sitting in on this campaign right now.
As
All
we
right.
walk into a tomb of doom.
So, what has just happened, as the previously on segment has... Alright. There you go, Dakota. That's what kind of a DM I am. A possessed one.
I might have to make a character for this.
Just what has previously happened.
Red
It's a
Rum.
Ridley Scott game that we're playing.
Oh god. I don't know if I can handle that.
You guys had wandered around a town for 3 hours, then traveled out.
Organic party creation! Yay! First time ever.
So then you traveled out to investigate this haunted tomb. Galavan spotted the smoke in the distance and decided to split the party and search for clues, like the mystery gang would.
Like a Scooby-Doo would.
To go look. No, they are looking for the Scooby-Doo.
That's true.
Gee, Scoob.
And you discovered a goblin and a half-ogre, which should have been a large-size figure, but we didn't have any large-size things, except we did, and I just forgot.
Nice.
So, you killed those two, except Kami didn't. Kami just sort of didn't show up. And now it's immediately after Galavan has shouted, Scooby-Doo! And cut his head off.
That's right, I did do that.
And I
Because
took the
Kami
battle
lied
axe.
to me.
You take the battle axe?
Yeah.
Alright, make sure you have the weight of a battle axe, by the way.
Oh shit, I forgot to write how much weight.
The spears are like 6 pounds in total, 3 pounds each.
Javelins are 2.
What do you need javelins for? Where did you get javelins?
I came with them.
Well, you already had them, didn't you? You should have already had that.
I already-
The battle axe is 4 pounds. That's not as heavy as I expected. That's like 4 apples.
To apples. The next game we'll be playing on this podcast.
Sure! I've done that on one of my channels.
wipe
A
the
couple
tape.
of episodes of... Actually, we played Cards Against Humanity, so...
That's wonderful.
Alright.
I didn't even get a call from
For the
anyone.
audience, that was Adolfo's fault.
That was
Wow.
The Exorcist right there.
Actually, it was Dakota, guys. This is
funny.
why you
Wow,
got invited
Dakota,
here, okay?
wow.
No, I just showed up.
So what do you guys do?
Um,
I don't have my DM screen this
I'm
time.
I just walk up to these to the adventurers, the party, and I'm just like, great job,
Hey,
guys.
You missed out. Sorry.
For the audience, I'm just looking at Cole with disdain.
Yeah. My bad.
I want to investigate the bodies and see if there's anything unusual or anything to note about them.
Alright, roll an investigation check.
And I would like to investigate the campsite.
Alright, investigation also.
I'd like to investigate as well.
Alright, investigation also.
Why doesn't everybody just follow my lead?
I got a 12.
No, Jorel's not allowed to.
I'm just going to stand here and listen for a bit for any small things.
14.
19.
Gallivan got a 14. Are you investigating the campsite in general?
Yes.
Or is it, okay.
19. That's what I got.
And what did Krava get? 12?
I also need dice.
You can borrow
Me too.
some of mine. I have a lot. I'll
It's
give you a set.
12,000.
Thanks, man.
Gallivan is investigating the body, doesn't find anything. It's a half-ogre. There's a goblin. The goblin has a scimitar still on him. Krava has taken the half-ogre's battle axe. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly unusual about them,
Okay.
other than that they're here,
So
near
what
a
does
town.
the surrounding area look like? Because I know it's a campsite.
Just a minorly hilly area, not as hilly as the Somber Hills themselves. Just a few trees, a couple of tree stumps from where trees have been recently cut down for the fire and for the 2 logs for them to sit on.
Can I tell how long they've been here?
Not really.
Okay.
But you remember that Mengobar Loren had gone by the haunted tomb a while ago, and he saw a goblin then, so they've supposedly been here for maybe
As
a
long
week
as-
at least.
Okay.
Is there anything that I find of value around the campsite?
Other than the weapons they're carrying, no.
So it doesn't look like they've come from anywhere. There's no entrance into anything. This just seems like a campsite in the like down from the hill.
Yeah, on the other side of the hill from where you found the tomb entrance.
Okay.
So I was standing and listening for anything else. I don't remember. What
Perception, wisdom,
wisdom. So
unless you are proficient
15,
in perception.
in-
Just listening?
yeah.
Alright, you hear the crackling of the fire. You hear dead goblin and dead half-orc. A wind blows by occasionally.
Wind.
Peaceful.
Wind.
Thank you, Foley artist
So-
Adolfo.
So we are. So I ran around a hill, and then there's this camp.
Mm-hmm.
So
And you punched a half-ogre in the dick.
yes,
You
I
did do
remember
that.
That wasn't intentional.
We all saw you do it.
I mean, hey, if you want to cap a field, that's your thing, man.
It's not my thing. Anyway, so
I'm just saying, I don't think the half-ogre consented to that.
what else is around us? Are we behind something? Are we? Because I remember we approached something, and then the whole point is me and Krava went around the
Hill.
whatever it is.
The hill, yeah.
That's what we were walking around.
That's what you were
Mhm.
going around. It's just a generally slight hill. It just would have taken a lot of effort to go over the hill rather than around it. It's grassy around. There's not a lot of note.
So we're looking for a tomb.
You guys want to go back to that?
Yeah, you found the tomb entrance before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's head back then.
I
Wait.
agree.
Just because my character senses danger at every corner. I just want to listen to the surrounding area again and make sure that we're not being followed. Also, while we're walking away, I want to keep an ear out and try to make sure we're not
Alright,
being
roll
followed.
perception.
I recognize anything comes at me, I'm killing it.
17 plus, I think it's 1.
You're throwing a hand axe?
If anything.
19 altogether.
Okay. Alright, so you keep a wary ear out for whatever you might hear with your ear
Okay.
that might be near.
Is it clear?
It may be King Lear.
Right
Well,
here.
as long as you have no fear. Alright, moving along, you guys walk around the...
Sometime this year.
I burned myself on the fire. Yeah, it made it sear.
Yeah, like Dakota said, sometime this year, you're gonna move back around to the tomb.
I suggest we go back to the docks and get on the
Keep it over
pier.
here.
We're moving on to the tomb.
I was assaulted.
Just so you know, I picked
Episode 2, the DM gets violent.
Yeah, you made
Stay
that
in
clear.
fear.
Just so you know, I pick my shield back up, I put my sword away, and I take out a javelin. It's perfect.
Grabbed my spear. I threw earlier.
Stop it with the rock!
No, I really wasn't trying to rhyme. I'm just actually saying I was hitting my spear.
I feel danger
I know.
near.
Alright, so you guys
I like
are
sitting in
back
with my
at the
peers.
tomb entrance now.
Okay.
You haven't heard anything
It's
along
still
the
ajar.
way. Mm-hmm. Well, it's a door.
It's a jar.
Why not? Can I just kill myself?
You
with a
take
javelin
your
right
hat,
now?
sir.
Can I just do that?
You take your hats.
Adolfo, shit.
Alright. So, I want to slowly approach the door.
If anything
Alright.
pops out, I'm killing it.
I don't hear anything.
Now you arrive at the door.
I want to peer inside.
I'm gonna draw forth my blade.
Didn't not try to
ready?
I know, it's just... Why have we done this? Alright, you're
Can't believe
looking
you've done this.
inside the door.
Yes. I have dark vision.
Make a perception check.
Might even say he's a seer.
Does anybody have a light?
20 altogether.
Alright, So, looking inside, I did tell you some of this already.
Yeah, but now I'm actually getting to see it.
Inside the door is a passage 10 feet high by 10 feet wide, running straight into the hill. 30 feet in, it opens into... You can't see it because your dark vision wouldn't stretch that far.
Wait, 60 feet.
But in darkness, it's dim light.
And then dim light.
So, you would only reach out to 30 feet. You would see darkness as dim light. So, you see it go for about 30 feet, and it kind of opens after that, but you can't see past that. As you glance down, you see that just behind the door, there's something metallic sitting on the ground.
And would I be able to peer my head in without opening the door anymore?
No, but you could get your arm through the door.
There's something behind the door, but I don't trust just reaching my arm in. You're strong. Would you hold the door for me? Make sure it doesn't close on me.
Yeah. I go rip it off the hinges, but like push it all the way.
You just
That's not
open.
what I said.
You just open the door.
That's not what I said.
All right.
This trap activates!
Krava steps forward and he pushes the door open, and you hear a loud crash as metal flies everywhere.
I open the door.
That was not what I asked to do.
Great work, buddy.
There is now light shining in, and you can see all the way down that the room opens into or the hallway opens into a square room, 30 feet by 30 feet, and you see a small stone block table.
I step in 10 feet with the
And
index raised.
all around there are like metal wagon wheels lying on the ground.
Can I stop him as he's moving out of my space? Is that like an attack of opportunity?
Did he step out of your space? He just opened the
he
door.
said he wants to move 10 feet in.
Are you going to attack him?
I'm not gonna attack him, I just wanna be like, no.
Alright.
He's just gonna plow right through him.
I'm gonna grab your leather straps.
You can try.
Hey!
I'm still walking. I make it 10 feet in.
Alright, make an athletics check against his
Alright.
athletics.
I did not become proficient in it, so let's see how this goes.
Athletics.
11.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a Goliath barbarian.
Hey, maybe.
What are you...
Nice.
Hey! 13.
Fine, you stop me.
You start to walk, but you feel the leverage of the slightly shorter person pulling you back, and you sort of lean...
What?
Bravo. There could be traps.
Right.
There's already something smashed behind the door. Can we at least check it out first?
You're right. Let him go first.
Exactly.
After you.
Thank you. I want to peer behind the door.
Alright, you see that a bunch of wagon wheels that had been metal wagon wheels that had been leaned up against the door have fallen over as the door was opened.
This could have been barricaded. Why would a tomb be barricaded?
It didn't seem like something designed... It didn't seem like something that would,
Something
hold the door
Do
shut.
the wheels look old?
Not particularly so.
Well, they don't look like they've been here for a while.
Either it was some travelers or the goblins took the wagon wheels off of some unfortunate folk.
Could have been a raid.
Yes.
No matter what, we should keep our wits about us.
I say we shed some light on the subject. Anybody have one?
I have a torch.
Let's shed some light on the subject. I don't remember what that's from. But, anyway.
Yes,
Meet the Robinsons.
Thank you.
I don't know why I looked at that.
Why did you...
It's Goob as he's giving his, backstory speech. He's, allow me to shed some light
Am I
on the
Mr.
subject.
Robinson?
And pulls-
Yes.
Which one?
Do you get to the Cloud District there?
I want to be the... I want to be the
Oh, what
mom.
am I saying? Of course you don't.
Alright, what are you doing?
I have some torches as well, and I am capable of the magic to light them.
Yes. Are you? What exactly can
What
you
magic?
Do you have a single proficiency?
I mean, that's what we usually say.
Your proficiencies.
do? And the light cantrip.
I don't have that.
Yeah, you do.
You're an Azamar. You have the light cantrip.
Automatically.
Do!
Which means you can have these torches that you can just put a light on and be like, alright, that's one. The rest of you will have to light it normally.
Is that a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
There's a cantrip, lasts for an hour. You can pick what color it is.
That's freaking awesome.
It's dim light 30 feet, bright light 30 feet after that. Or just the other way around.
For some reason, it's
The
brighter
light gets
over there.
brighter the further away you are from it. It's really weird.
That's
Non-Newtonian
what
light.
Isn't
Oh, so
yes.
Krava lifts his foot.
you explain to me how the light cantrip works?
Krava's now in crane position, waiting to...
Alright, I will demonstrate
Two-hand axes.
to my to Galavan how I will use the light cantrip on.
Alright, you're demonstrating to Galavan how you do it. You hit the torch and there's a light on it.
Whoa.
Impressive.
Awesome.
Awesome! Wow, you made it light up. Great.
I know.
Magic's cool.
Is it just a normal white light?
Sometimes.
It would be sort of orangey,
Okay.
more like a bronzy sort of
Very
color.
citrus.
A bronze light.
Are we ready to move?
I
Summon a black light.
actually have 2 hand axes up now, and if anything comes at me, I'm throwing them.
Alright.
Ready to action.
I will.
I'll lead the
Anything
way
comes
with my
at you,
shield.
yes,
you're
and
ready
I
to
will
throw
stand
both of the
behind
axes?
Galavan with the torch.
Alright, and I'll be in front of Krava.
Okay, so it's me bringing up the front, Krava on the rear, Trey behind me, and Adolfo in front of Krava.
Alright. So, you start walking down the hallway? Going down the 30 feet, entering the 30 feet by 30 foot room, which contains a stone block table in the center of it. Stains and marks atop this slab suggest rusted objects were once arrayed on it. In the middle of the wall to the right of the entry passage is a closed and severely rusted iron door.
I walk over to the door.
Is there anything else in the room?
Just the slab and the door.
Okay.
I assume
So it's-
Krava
there's no
is
other
like,
entrance
just
to the rest.
shoot first, ask
Mhm.
questions later.
I walk over to the door and I go to kick the hinge. Or like the doorknob. Like where the door is.
Careful.
You
friend.
kick
We
the
definitely have a barbarian in the
To
group.
break it?
I'm ready.
I cheer Krava on.
Oh, God.
I just walk over and I go to kick it really hard.
Alright. Make a strength check.
Shit.
It's not a good day for strength checks.
4. That's 11.
You want to borrow a d20?
Good. Hold on. Alright, that's it.
Alright, so you kick this iron door, which does not budge. There's a loud thud and stinging pain in your ankle. As behind you, the light on your torch dims a little. The door outside slowly swings just a bit shut, so there's not as much light coming in.
I go to kick it again.
No! Krava, wait.
And
Can I cast something? I know you're still...
yeah, go ahead.
I want to cast Detect
You want to do your divine sense?
Yes.
Is that what you're doing?
Can I
Yes,
take
I
to the
am.
shadows?
60 feet.
All right. Well, you close your eyes and allow yourself to sink into that darkness of your senses again. And you look around, and in the void, you see a spectral being rising up a few feet away from yourself. A old bearded man in armor holding a long sword. And as you open your eyes, he's also there in the room, and everyone else can see him.
Ready to action.
Okay, I'm good.
You just throwing them now?
God, Krava!
No one else say anything. Are you throwing them right now?
Not yet.
Good.
Not
Thank
yet.
Kellenborn.
I'm really ready.
Thank Kellenborn. He
Just
doesn't
may.
kill this undead.
If he comes at me.
Can I...
And the spirit immediately says, "Leave this place now."
Sir, why are you trapped here?
I'm interested as to what
Really?
Krava's gonna do.
Talking to the ghost?
We're talking to the ghost.
I am a paladin of Kellenborn, the god of the natural death.
Yeah, what if he's atheist, dumbass? What do you do then?
Shut the fuck up, like,
An atheist ghost.
I guard the tomb of Lord Amzivar.
What is there to guard?
Amzivar.
Very insightful.
Is there any way we can lay you to rest?
Leave.
What did we come here to do?
I don't know.
We came here to investigate some odd goings.
What you told the old woman was that you would make sure that no children got hurt.
Tell me, what is your name?
I have forgotten it.
I'm sorry. Tell me, have there been intruders in this place?
Look at us.
Other than us?
There have been many intruders.
Recently? I promise that we are here to help you protect this tomb. We found goblins and an ogre outside.
Children, goblins, all have tried to enter. All have been turned away.
Have you ever hurt any of these children? Or has anything in this tomb ever hurt any of these children?
None have yet tried to pass.
Is there any way to pass?
No.
Well, obviously he's going to say.
No test.
Leave.
Perhaps we should. It seems whatever problem there was here we've taken care of, and I would rather not disturb the tomb of the dead.
I think that'd be wise.
It seems to pose no threat to the children.
Is there any way you can bar the door so no one else can enter after we leave?
You don't get an answer.
May we help?
Leave.
I think he's giving us a pretty good idea of what he needs us to do.
Rightly so. I'm leaving.
Let us go then.
Farewell and nice to meet you.
I fully expected Cropper to throw the axes.
It would have been a much different adventure if it happened.
I am sorry for the desecration of your tomb.
Kami could have gotten XP.
I say a quick...
I slap on the way out. I'm like, psych!
I say a quick prayer that he will find peace, and I start to leave.
As you leave, you get sort of a tight feeling in your chest, Galavan. Like you feel that you were supposed to do something else, but you are now leaving.
I stop.
I'm ready to.
What is the altar for? It seems something is missing. Has something been taken?
Leave.
We can help.
Didn't you already say that we should go?
I can't...
There is an echoing, sliding sound of metal against a sheath as the spirit draws the longsword.
Please do not. I feel that there's a reason I must be here.
If he starts coming towards us,
Spirit, we can help you.
We must. There is something wrong here, and I can sense it.
He holds the hilt with both hands.
Grava?
I do not want to fight.
I draw my sword.
I only want to cause you peace.
I'm ready my action in a stance.
I'm very sorry for what must come next.
Throw.
what are you doing?
Alright, everyone roll initiative, I guess.
I have a ready action.
Yes, me too.
Fucking throwing it.
Alright, roll 2 attack rolls.
Fucking 7. Shit ass.
2.
Oh. See, I don't have my DM screen, so it's going to be harder to pretend that I'm hitting you.
Well, I rolled a
This
2
is not the
plus
right
what
way.
strength?
Is it strength?
10. I wish I had brought my DMs.
Hey, wait, can I borrow some dice?
For damage, the first one I rolled 2, or a 9 for hitting, and I have the second one.
Thanks, Papa.
You can call me Papa Bear.
Wait, did
No.
you roll the attack first?
Just the one. I had 2.
What was the first attack roll?
It was a 2 plus 7, so a 9. The second is a 14 plus 7,
They're non-magic.
which is a 21.
Alright, Trey. You're the
Alright,
spellcaster.
roll damage for the second one.
I'll throw up my left hand first and I miss.
Initiative 21.
For your initiative?
Yeah.
Shit.
Because I have a +3. And I rolled an 18.
6 plus 5, 11.
If you need our
Alright.
minis to
So-
That's my right hand. And then I draw my battle, or my greatsword.
Here's my mid. Yeah. There you go.
I don't think so good.
Neither do I. Having them made.
Ooh, I do
15,
have
20, 25,
holy
30.
water,
15, 20.
but I feel like I might need to save it. That's an improvised weapon. I might let you, because you have bigger strength bonus.
Must be on the other side of the tube door.
That's the ghost. Spooky.
Too spooky for me.
Wow, guys, all the cell phones everywhere.
Mine's on airplane mode.
Whose is that?
One
Was
of
that
those.
yours? Whose phone was that?
No, this isn't.
Not Trey's. Not like
Mine's on silent.
The hunter. I just don't mind.
Put that there.
I should have rolled a diploma.
There's the thing. There's one mini.
It's me.
This is me.
And does Trey want to choose from the...
We also have a couple over here.
Just make you
I've
a
got-
Dragonborn?
It could be the brain.
That's not a figure.
I've got a good one. I got a Black Knight. Or a Fire Cultist, I think it's
Here's a sorcerer. There you go.
Alright.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right. Hi, Cole. What are you doing looking at our... All right. So, what order were you standing in here?
Oh, is he on top? Is he in an elevated area?
He's just sort of floating above the platform.
But he's still in reach of, like...
Yeah.
If
I
we
rolled
were...
a 9 for
If
initiative.
this was the exit, then...
No, this is the way you came in.
Okay. Then...
Same.
Do you like...
Me too.
I haven't played a melee
I
based
also
character.
draw my greatsword.
Were you the first to turn back, Galvan?
Yeah.
You troglodyte?
Yeah. You troglodyte, you.
All right.
Ouch.
So, initiative scores, who had the highest?
21.
I love the wins. 9.
Really? It went from 21 to 10?
Yeah. I got a 7.
Yeah.
Galvan.
I was the first to turn back last time.
All right. So, Krava immediately, as the ghost grips onto his longsword, throws one hand axe that flies right past it, and then another hand axe that sort of hits it and then tumbles out to the other side, because this creature doesn't have a corporeal form exactly. But it does stumble a bit as it was hit with the axe. So first up is Kami.
Okay. So did you actually do damage to it?
I don't know.
Okay.
It seemed to have an impact against it, but not the same impact it would have had against a half-ogre.
It would die.
Oh. When it comes to my turn, I probably should have done this earlier, but I'm gonna do a history check
Okay.
on the name of his master or whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run at it and take a swing with my longsword.
All right.
That's an 18.
18 hits. Roll damage.
What is it? It's a longsword 1d8 plus 6. That's a 6, 12.
Yes.
I did a 1d8 plus 6.
Wow.
Damn.
Because I'm one-handed.
All right. You also cleave this right through the spirit's neck, which again impacts and then sort of slowly passes out the other side as it.
You guys better hurry.
Jarrell.
History on the name of his master.
All right.
6 plus 4. 10.
You don't know who Amazavar is or anything with going on here. But I won't consider that an action in the meantime.
What to do to a ghost?
Who you gonna call?
That's
Kel Envor! Do.
I'm not looking, I promise.
I'm calling fucking. God damn it! Why do I keep forgetting his name?
Who?
My God, it's
Bahamut.
Bahamut.
Ali.
Alright, I'm going to... I don't want to use that slot, but it's probably my best way of doing damage.
You can still
to it.
cantrip.
Yeah, but then I have to be in whacking range of him.
Well, the alternative is to hit everyone in the room.
Basically.
So there's that.
Please don't.
Yeah, I don't plan on it.
Krav looks over at you and goes, shakes his head.
Mm-hmm. Daddy, no.
Yeah, I'm going to grip the spear, one of the spears I have, and then like try and make a holding on to like the farthest part of the tip, and trying to basically, with the spear.
Smack it with the spear.
Yeah. Okay.
This is your plan.
Yes. That's all I can really do.
Where are you gonna move to do this?
I'm gonna.
This will be a disadvantage because spears are piercing weapons, and smacking him with it won't do a whole lot.
I know. And you're going to hit one of us.
Please don't.
I'm so excited.
I will break your spear in half.
Sorry. Don't worry, I have a plan.
Oh, I don't trust you.
It's a good plan. We sacrifice it all.
Alright.
Fuck you.
You make attack roll -1 because of your strength score and your lack of proficiency, and at disadvantage.
14.
So roll again.
So that's a 13, and roll again.
That's a 3.
Alright, so you bring the spear in an overhead motion and smack it right on the platform. And it goes sort of...
What are you doing?
Is he looking away?
Galavan.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, you sure did. Showed that fly, didn't you?
All right.
Well.
So, it's double. It's rough terrain to move through a friendly person's square, right? Yeah. It's cost double.
Yeah.
That's what I remember reading. All right. So, 10, 20. I'm right here, and I want to splash. I want to drop my javelin, take out a flask of holy water, and splash it.
Alright, make an attack roll, which I think is just basic and strength. Strength or dexterity. 10?
Yeah.
You pull the cork or whatever off of the flask of holy water and fling it up towards him, and the ghost sort of bumps your hand with the end of its spectral longsword and sends you throwing it in the complete wrong direction.
Fuck, that was 25 gold pieces.
Is there a puddle on the ground now?
Yeah, there's a few splatters of water on the ground.
Dip your hands in it and then go for a chokehold.
It's the ghost's turn.
Lord.
Would that work?
You can certainly try.
Well, it also did more damage to it than I did.
You don't want to do more damage than Oliver.
The ghost is going to descend about halfway so that its waist is at the top of at the platform, and just walk right through Kami. Kami loses his breath in the meantime, but takes no serious damage, and swings his longsword at Krava.
My AC is 17. Let's hope.
Fucking ooh.
He hits.
Well, that's a 19. So this is gonna be fun.
damage.
Oh god.
As a reaction, I can reduce damage I would take by 1d12 plus my Constitution modifier.
Well, if this is an amount, what if I roll 3 damage?
Do I have to?
You have to. You can wait until the damage is
I'll do
done
that.
first.
Just wait. He does 1 damage.
This one has to roll again. That is 12. So
I'm doing that thing.
roll well.
Can I also?
Plus your conflict.
Where's 12?
Guess at 12.
7. I reduce it by 7.
7, so that gets reduced to 5 damage. Also, make a Constitution saving throw.
Damn
I
it.
think you have high constitution.
Yeah, barbarian who's been making
9.
great.
What the hell?
All right. So, as this ghost swings its longsword through your chest, leaving this like bruise, this immediate dark bruise across your chest, you also begin to feel very cold, and your hit
Cold resistance.
has nothing to do with that.
Why?
Your hit point maximum is also reduced by 5.
Shit.
What? Does that change?
Undead. It
Let's
means
hope.
you're. Well, technically, you took 5 damage.
So now you
have
are
all-
at your full hit points right now.
Congratulations!
But you cannot gain hit points past this point at this time.
Let me take a...
So, good thing he reduced that damage.
Oh, yeah.
Kami!
Okay.
There would have been nothing to heal you two.
I love this book.
I do not have healing magic yet.
Why is he next to me?
Okay.
Maybe because you threw axes at him.
You're the only one who's done anything to him so far.
Actually...
Actually, Kami did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I'm
doesn't
gonna-
give a shit about Kami.
I'm gonna turn around and go for a thrusting motion
Alright,
into him.
make an attack roll.
You always thrust into
That's a
people.
17. Plus
17 hits.
It's,
Thrusting into
it
dead
doesn't matter. So that's another. That's a 9.
Alright. So, after this ghost passes right through you and is attacking Krava, you raise one arm, grip your sword with the other hand, and as you turn, thrust it into the ghost's back. Lurches forward. Again, you don't feel the normal impact. It's a ghostly impact, which is a hard thing to describe. But
It's like stabbing Jello.
I'm now just going to refer to it as a ghostly impact. And you pull your sword back out, which takes 0 effort. Jarell again.
It's like passing a sword through mud.
It's right next to you right now.
Yeah.
Ugh, gross. Like the ectoplasm.
Well, now. That would I'm going to use shocking grip.
Yep. Okay, roll a shocking grip roll. Spell attack.
9 plus.
Should be plus 5, because charisma and proficiency.
Oh.
So, 14. That hits.
Nice.
Roll your damage for that.
That is 1d8.
You gonna punch him in the dick?
Shit.
Ouch!
I'm not a dick.
Come on, 8.
I mean, what I've been hearing, I guess you are.
3 plus my charisma?
No,
No.
it's
It's just 3.
Spell attacks.
So, Sherelle punches the ghost in the ass. No. Swings his fist into the ghost's head, where you're now in the center of its head, as bursts of electricity now course throughout the whole body. The ghost itself glows with the electricity as it jitters around in pain. I love the word jitters for shocking grasp. Krava.
Rush it.
I go to swing again.
You're not gonna dip your hands in the holy water like he said.
Would that work?
You have no idea. You have no idea what holy water even is.
You're right. Just watch water on him.
He looked thirsty.
Tries to cover him in water. Yes, I see.
There's so
Okay,
much
so
pain as I just
ghost
delete this
cannot
holy
get
water
wet.
from
Twice
my
a day, I get
Like
advantage on
cats.
strength checks and saves.
Don't you love spending
Is that barbarian
25
rage?
gold on an attack?
Okay, Brock. It's a bonus action,
I
so
can
just
have
say
more.
barbarian rage.
You know what's smart? Putting holy water on your weapons and blessing your weapons.
That's- It lasts for a couple. How long does barbarian
I
range
don't know why
last?
you didn't do that.
1 minute
item
until
that's
you,
described?
or until you either
It's like
don't
the
attack
anime
someone or
attack.
someone doesn't attack you for a whole turn.
Okay, I go into barbarian rage.
Alright?
So
Krava's
Again.
Rah!
I get
goes into
advantage
Ben
on-
Stiller and Mystery Men.
advantage on strength checks, and saves. I deal +2 damage on strength-based melee attacks and resist versus bludgeon, piercing, and slash damage. Okay,
That'll help.
12 plus 7.
You have
19.
advantage, right?
I have advantage now?
Yeah, so you rolled a 12.
On
Strength.
No, because that's a reckless attack.
Oh,
That's a different thing.
Never. Sorry.
So 12 plus 7, 19. Advantage.
No, you don't have.
You don't have
you're right.
advantage,
That was
but
my-
that
That's
hits.
fine anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
My necklace is.
with my greatsword, how would I do that? 2d6 plus 5 and then plus 2 damage. Okay.
Yeah, so 2d6 plus 7.
3, 9 in total. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16.
Alright. 16.
Crushed.
Krava, where are you in relation to this thing? It's facing you. You like splitting things down the middle. I just like the imagery of splitting
I
things
do
down the
some.
middle. But you don't get to see a ghost get cut in half. This isn't nearly Headless Nick or anything. You just bring your sword down on it and it, like, disperses into smoke immediately. And vanishes.
Perhaps there was some silver in that sword after all.
For a second, I thought he was saying the sword split.
I would like
into-
Yeah, the sword!
Am I still in
I
barbarian
was
rage?
like,
You are, for now,
I walk over to the
for
door.
6 more seconds.
I walk over to the door and kick it really hard. Again.
Alright, make an athletics check.
Nice.
And I get
Put this
advantage on this? No.
Strength based, right?
D20.
D20.
Does Rage say anything about athletics checks?
Advantage on strength checks and saves.
Yeah, so
Okay,
advantage.
so roll again.
7 again.
Again.
7 plus. What was that?
Be strength, wouldn't it? Or
Your
no?
strength, and are you proficient in athletics?
Yeah.
It's athletics.
At
So
the very
it's
top.
plus 7 again.
Plus 7 through athletics, so I get a plus with the strength or just athletics?
Athletics does include your strength.
Yeah, that's so it would be a plus 7.
So 14 in total.
Alright. The door doesn't budge.
Ah! I try the handle.
Alright, make an athletics check.
And this is a long 6
Am I
seconds.
still in
You're not in rage anymore.
Okay.
5? Plus 7.
You calm down, you're like,
You're now in discouragement.
is what?
Is 5.
A plus 7.
Yeah, so
12.
You're, come on, man, open, please.
Can I just shoulder it now?
making me look weak in front of my friends.
Can I try shouldering the door really hard? Like,
No, it's Krava!
can I please?
Krava,
What?
come here.
One more time, please.
I'd like to
No.
examine the altar.
Can I try
Alright.
one more time?
Roll investigation.
Father, son,
We're brothers.
Okay.
Blood brothers.
19 plus.
So then you're the smarter one.
Yeah, but he's the stronger one.
I'm pissed off. I got slashed in the chest.
He can't read.
No.
You can't see.
22.
Fuck you.
Wait, what?
Don't tell me.
So, the altar itself is just a stone block table. It's just covered with rusted stain marks. There doesn't seem to be anything peculiar about it other than that.
I try and recall the name of his master again now that I have more time to think.
No, you've made that roll. It's gone.
Can I try it one more time?
Fine.
Is there any...
You can keep making physical checks as much as you want.
I'm slamming into the door with my shoulder. 17.
That's our soundboard,
having fun.
everybody.
Like I'm holding the handle and I just go boom and slam it with my shoulder.
Alright, the door bursts open way easier than you thought it would.
Ah!
And you're not in rage. Calm down, Grava.
Happy.
Beyond the rusted
buddy.
door is another square room, 20 feet by 20 feet, containing a stone coffin. The ceiling is cracked, allowing roots and water into the chamber from multiple points, although little collects here.
I walk
At the
over.
coffin's feet is a rusty iron chest.
I go to open the chest.
Whoa, I
the chest?
stop him before he does that. Hey, remember, traps.
I look around for
Yes,
traps.
please use caution, friend.
And let's let everybody get over here before we start exploring.
So Krava and Kami have walked in. Anyone else want to? Alright.
Splash Man, come on.
Oh, I really hope you never live that nickname down.
Alright, make a roll with it.
Advantage!
Because he has surprise.
You're not expecting it. I wanna walk in. I wanna investigate the coffin. From
Just
a
looking,
distance
just
at
looking
first.
at the coffin, pacing around it.
I look for traps.
So there's
You're
only the
checking
coffin.
for traps,
There's the coffin, the opening up top, and there's nothing else around.
and the chest next to the coffin.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to investigate the coffin so far.
All right.
17.
It's another plain stone object. Seems to be like a stone box with a stone lid set on top of it.
Can I investigate the chest?
Just looking at the chest?
Yeah.
Alright. And you're checking for traps with an
22.
investigation. 22. The chest is rusty iron, fairly small in size. Like you could hold it size of a deflated basketball. Size of a deflated football.
Do you have any additions to investigation?
I don't see any traps.
Well, it seems it is free of any sort of enchantment or traps. I imagine that the ghost would have been the one defending it.
Well then, gentlemen, and I walk over to it, and I try
What
to
is
see if I
it?
can... What?
Which one is it?
The chest.
Okay.
I care less about the coffin.
Careful about the coffin. We just saw one undead, and there could be something in there. Perhaps we should try it first.
The chest or the coffin?
We can always look in the chest in a moment.
I turn around in...
Desecrate a tomb.
Oh, wait. Before I do anything else, I take out a set of wooden stakes I have and a hammer from my Monster Hunter's kit.
In case it's a vampire.
Yes!
In case you have to build
Okay.
I'm role-playing that I could encounter
All right,
a vampire
Van Helsing.
at level 1.
Jinkies.
Gala Van Helsing.
Wait, is Galavan... Is he Freddy?
No, Galavan is
No, in the
Daphne.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you're Freddy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, why am I Daphne?
Because you're the
He's
high
the attractive
charisma.
one.
But he has a high charisma.
He has a smaller charisma than you.
Are you saying
and also
Freddy's
Fred
not the
would...
attractive one?
Did I
No.
Yes!
miss a detail
Fred is
that
the
this
second most
Scooby-Doo
attractive
themed?
character.
Yes. I hate the Scooby-Doos.
I'm Velma.
Yes.
Take illusions.
I love it.
And
You're Scooby.
No, he's Shaggy.
Yeah.
Alright, we need an animal companion.
It's someone was accusing the ghost of being an illusion, and so they said it was a Scooby-Doo, you know, where someone pretends that there's a ghost there to scare people away.
This is a detail that I missed before we started.
You gotta watch
it's
the
an
first
elephant
episode, or listen to the first episode of the
Apparently, I
podcast.
have to.
You can watch it too.
But yes,
And all of you should go watch that as well, people listening at
plugging
home.
it.
Yeah.
We're plugging
Well,
ourselves.
we're also
in our
plugging-
show.
go check out
Seawall.
Seawall on SoundCloud.
Yo! Anyway. Was someone doing something?
Yeah,
Kami was doing something to the chest, right?
I stopped because he said that we should check the tomb, and I unsheath
Alright,
my
the
sword,
coffin.
and I'm ready to attack it.
So you've got a stake in one hand,
well, I have my shield technically, so
so a shield and a stake.
Oh, wait. I walk back in the other room
I
and
dropped
get
my shield.
hand axes. I leave the room and go to get my hand axes.
So yeah, I
You
just
drop
have
your
the
shield.
stake and the hammer out. My shield's on the ground and my sword's in mine.
All right.
I grab. Do I get my hand axes?
Yeah.
And then I walk back.
Is everyone ready?
Great sword out.
Uh,
if anything pops up.
I want to walk up
Ready
to it
action.
and ready in action for if anything pops out, I'm going to try to drive the stake into its heart.
All right.
I
Wait! You're a little more strong than I am. Try to drive it into its heart.
What?
The stake.
What about it?
Whatever comes out, try to drive it into its heart.
I have a great sword.
Fine, then I'll take the stake.
I take
But we're not desecrating a tomb.
I ready my long sword for like a
You know
backhanded
that
slice.
the whole hammering the stake in is usually done once the vampire is restrained.
Hey, how about
I'm level 1.
I chime in? How about you use the stakes to actually close the coffin and make sure nothing comes out?
They're wood. That's stone.
Well then, you
And-
hold it
and
down
what are
while
you-
we
how are
loot
you
the
gonna-
chest.
I'm
How are
opening
you
the
gonna
chest.
stake the coffin down?
I don't
with a
know. I
wooden
thought
stake?
I thought they were metal stakes.
No, there wouldn't.
That would be useless against vampires.
Yes.
I walk over to the chest and I try to attempt to...
No! Don't touch the damn chest, brother.
Fine.
Fine. Okay, you know, I'm changing my plan because I feel very attacked right now.
What?
And I put my stakes and my hammer back in, and I pick my shield back up and my sword, and now this is where we are, so let's just open the damn
I kick the
coffin.
damn coffin open.
The
No!
coffin's open.
Kami has kicked the coffin open.
Tommy, what are you doing?
I agree with him.
Don't desecrate tombs.
I'm just fucking pissed. Everybody's arguing with each other, and you just
Tommy.
see me. Tink!
What is your armor class?
Oh shit!
14.
14.
I'm glad I got my shield.
I have a ready action to kill anything, right? Yeah.
Hamlet, the vampire
All right,
has swarmed. the
Kami,
city.
what? You're holding a sword with both hands?
I just
Or
no, I have it with one hand and I just
right, because
kick
you're
it
duelist.
open.
You've got it leaning back. You kick it open, and immediately a sword flies out and swings at you, barely missing your eyes.
Ready action.
What?
I have a ready action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
Attack anything to attack me out of the that comes out of the coffin.
make an attack roll.
Can I use my attack action after he does?
I'm just barreling back
Did
like.
you ready one?
I did the one for the steak, but
The one
my
for the
sword.
Thank you.
It doesn't
It's okay. I will let you.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
Because you.
Damn, you're getting
11?
a lot of 11s.
I know.
We mustn't lose our temper.
11 altogether.
Um.
To be fair, he rolled a 5, so that's a pretty
You
good...
swing your sword at the other sword, which just sort of swings at your sword and bounces off of it.
Alright. And I get to attack.
Yep.
Wait, we gotta roll for attack.
No, he had a ready action also.
Awesome.
Shit.
Right.
8.
With a what? A longsword?
Yeah.
Yeah, you swing and you don't even make contact with it. Right?
Yep.
Alright, initiative.
Aha! 18.
16.
6!
Oh, man.
Fuck.
You got lower than me?
4.
Morel.
I did not put any bonuses into my dexterity, because I'm like, I'm gonna be wearing armor.
Then it was. Wait. So,
18.
Krava.
Isn't your armor class part of your
16.
dexterity?
16.
Kyle?
6.
But if you wear heavy armor, your dex isn't included.
And then
And
it's
I'm wearing
4.
heavy armor.
4.
Yep.
Alright, Krava's
Forgot
first
about
up.
I go to cut off the hand holding the. Actually, I'm just gonna. Yeah, cut off the hand holding the sword.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Oh, wait, shit.
Make an attack roll.
We should have just closed the lid on the hand. Everybody just pushed that.
Just pushing it
Throw the lid!
26.
Alright,
Wow.
so
Ooh.
I know I'm being needlessly punishing for this, but you swing your sword down at the hand holding the sword and hit the coffin. There is no hand holding this sword.
It's a haunted sword!
That is my action to.
That was your action.
Bonus action?
To what?
I wanted to run.
That's not an
You
action.
still have
Fine.
movement.
You can run.
Yeah, you
I
still
should
have movement.
probably have also,
Drawn this?
Dolphin, can I have Bolo's guy?
It's an animated sword.
Oh, yeah. Here you go. What, of course.
Fucking animated weapons.
I'll just look it up in my handy dandy monster manual. Page is this one?
To be, I mean, I would have done the same thing. I was gonna try to close the lid, which the sword I was already out.
I do.
Hey, what?
I thought it was just an arm
And,
going like.
doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, it was an arm.
Hey, what page is this monster on?
You can't
Put that away.
You can't watch the.
Just
I don't need this. We're gonna pretend that,
Also, it's going to be aged because it's an animated sword.
I don't think. Is it an animated sword?
That's what I think it is. But it
And as
also
far
has
as
a
we know,
we're gonna pretend it's a skeleton, first of all.
Was there a hand? You said arm.
And then Gallivant.
This is a tiny room.
Yeah, it's 20 feet by 20 feet.
I'm looking around. I'm like, this is a tiny room.
Alright, so,
It's the room.
I mean, it's a tomb. It's not
Krava
that
has
much
just,
space.
swung his greatsword at nothing.
No one told me there was no hand.
You didn't ask!
You said there was an arm.
I did not!
Yeah, but
I
you-
said a sword flew out and attacked you.
You also can't read, so.
I blame it on my.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Were you gonna run?
Me?
Yeah.
Where's the chest in relation to the coffin?
It's right there. The
Bonus
sword
action.
the sword is hovering over
Can I
it.
take it?
Take the chest.
The chest?
Bang it on the sword.
Yeah, you grab the chest.
Oh,
put it in my bag.
I forgot to increase my.
That's gonna be a little too
Constitution
dexterous
score
for
by
this right now.
Okay, well I have it in
I
my hand.
forgot to increase
You have it
my
in your
con
hand and
by
that's it?
1,
Yeah.
'cause I'm a school
And I pull out my-
child.
Great axe.
Nice.
No, I don't.
Great axe takes 2 hands.
Sorry.
Hand
You you picked up the battle axe
I
that it
keep
had.
my greatsword out, but I just can't use it.
You can't use it.
You would have disadvantage, right?
I believe so.
I will give you disadvantage on attacks. I won't just say you can't use a greatsword. You're a Goliath. You can berserk that.
It's kind of like when you're
Alright,
like.
so I have a chest now.
Alright, that's all you're doing?
Yeah.
Alright, Jarrell.
He's reading.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright. What to do? I'm going to, let me think. In this situation, there's a freaking sword that's trying to kill my friends. Who is, let's see. Galavan is closest. He's in plate armor. I'm not really not plate armor, but he's in good armor, and I know he's strong.
Yeah, closest to the sword?
Yes,
Yeah, they're all sort of...
yes, they're surrounding it. I'm going to cast Mage Armor on Krava.
Krava's not wearing any armor, right?
No.
Alright, so you're gonna come over here. Are you gonna stay out of the range of the sword, or just walk right up to him?
Yeah, I'm basically gonna move behind him, and
Alright,
I'm gonna
so
touch
5.
him on the back and cast Mage Armor.
Alright. You now have +3 to your armor class.
20.
Okay, so you lead the way.
Well
And I know that you got a very bad hit earlier, so I want to make sure that you're okay.
He noticed. Thank you.
Yeah, that's still your max health, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Let me actually check if that goes away.
I really need to pee!
I was gonna give a bathroom break right after this fight.
Okay, I can wait. He just trots on back.
It's okay. We can edit that line in post.
Editing.
Ah,
Anyway,
right.
so you have your 13 armor class. It is the sword's turn.
20 armor class. No.
Yeah, your 20 armor class.
Okay.
Your bonus to armor class. Who had... You had hit the sword, so the sword's gonna attack you pointlessly.
Hit it.
You did hit the sword.
I
It just
missed the
didn't
sword.
damage
That's
the
neat.
sword.
Oh.
In game, you clattered against the sword.
Start my
But it has a 17 to hit, so it
Clear
misses.
resin.
Yes.
You're welcome, my friend.
I'm like,
Huh.
Oh.
It also looks like he's in a full suit of magical purple armor, essentially.
The sword is also going to sort of swing past you and end up over here, so Galavan can make an attack of opportunity if he likes.
Woo!
yes. Please.
And this is where he rolls a natural 1.
10.
10? Alright, Galavan swings with his long sword and hits the chest and clatters against that. No, he hits the coffin because the chest has moved.
Yep. Save the treasure. I'm a bounty hunter, is what I do.
How can you be a bounty hunter if you can't read?
I read
You
for
read the
him.
bounties?
Yeah. What does it say? How much?
Alright, so, Kami.
Okay.
Go.
Are you Kami?
The names are similar and I can't read.
That's your own fault.
Kami boy?
Oh boy!
This here's Faerun, and we don't appreciate your time.
You shut up, you piece of crab.
Whoa! Hey!
Whoa,
You
whoa.
damn racist!
Alright.
Watch it with the slurs, boys.
Okay, I'm gonna
Living in a PC
swing.
fantasy world.
I'm gonna swing with my longsword to try and hit mid blade and see
Okay.
how that affects it.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Can I actually do something else?
Oh.
I think it will be much more fun. I'm gonna try to grab the hilt of the blade.
Oh, God.
Alright,
Not an awful
make
idea.
an athletics check.
Good fucking luck.
Actually, make...
Acrobatics?
Yeah, make
Or sleight of
acrobatics to try and actually
Doesn't matter, I
get a
still-
grip on the thing.
I have proficiency.
What are you?
Doesn't matter. I have proficiency. Rules
You
natural
roll
run.
one. You roll
That's a 6, Dad.
That's a 1, son.
It's a 6.
There goes your hand.
Dive sword it misses.
It's like
Oh,
a
now I
ticket
gotta take
and you
damage,
throw yourself
then.
on your father's blade.
You reach out to try to grab the sword, which just slits your wrist. The other side, though, you take 4 points of slashing damage.
Holy shit! Whoa! Whoa there!
Kami!
Ow!
It was a good risk.
Hey,
It was pretty good. It was a good
it's
try.
for the audience right there.
Galavan.
Hit it this time, Splash Boy.
I'll hit it with holy water. Alright, no, I don't have any more.
It's
No.
a ghost sword.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost and steel type.
Alright.
Use fire.
I'm gonna...
It's
Yeah.
it's on edge.
shed some spells.
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at it.
All right.
Ooh, 20.
Why couldn't I get that?
Unnatural.
Unnatural 20.
I kind of looked down. I forgot what his armor class was, and I was like, "Did you miss? No, you hit."
All right. So D8. Ooh, 8 plus 2, 10.
Damn.
Just kill my sword, guys. So Galavan hits this sword. You step to where the chest used to be. Hits this sword right at the tip of your blade, drags it down to the floor, and you see a crack form in the blade. The other one, not yours.
Okay.
A long sort of fracture along the length of it. Krava.
Can I take a bonus action?
Yeah.
I want to push the lid off the coffin.
You did that.
Oh, so the
That's
lid's
why the
completely
sword
off.
is out in the first
Jump out
place.
Can we see what's in the coffin?
Yeah. Inside the coffin
I thought it was only like slightly open.
a skeleton dressed in a rusted breastplate and sort of with its hands folded over its chest.
That's gonna
But
sound
they've been
great on
knocked
the couch.
aside
want a
because they used to be
rusted
holding the sword.
Okay. Somebody cast an ending on it. So it was
For
holding a
3
sword,
hours.
or it is holding a sword.
It was holding the sword that is now attacking you.
Okay. Do I see any kind of amulet or anything that might?
You would have to use an action for a
Okay.
perception check.
Yeah, then my
Is it
turn's
dead?
over. I'm
Is
just gonna-
the sword done for?
No, it's still
No,
on
the
ground,
sword is
but it's got a crack.
it has been knocked down and is starting to float back up. Krava.
We can also give advantage to our allies.
I put the chest between my feet. and then I go to swing at it.
Alright, make an attack roll with advantage. Wait.
Because it's on the ground.
Yep.
Cool.
It's not immune to being prone for whatever reason.
Nice.
5, 11 plus 18. Boom.
18 hits. Roll damage.
You smash your sword.
Kill it.
It would really suck if our sword started
4.
floating.
9.
Don't give him any ideas.
Totally gonna do
14
this now.
damage.
Alright, great sword.
Yes.
I love the overhead motion. And why is it always Krava that kills things, by the way?
It's so
You just
cool.
smash, as it's starting to float back up, pitifully, you smash it back into the ground and shatter it.
And I'm like, bonus action, I grab the hilt.
Alright? You have a
Is it,
bladeless
like,
hilt.
jagged? Oh, bladeless? Cool. And then I pick up the
You've
chest.
got a little bit of, like, metal sticking out of it.
Cool.
Like a sword that cuts sour.
And then I put away my greatsword and pick up the chest.
Alright. And with that, we're going to have a bathroom break and
time.
split the episode into 2 things here.
Yay!
So that I don't have to
That's
upload
awesome.
3 hours at once.
Yeah.
Hey, look
So
at that.
see you next time.
Yeah, goodbye. Okay.
And by next time, I mean in 10 minutes.